Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, we had found ourselves in a pocket dimension of hell, our own little-ish Throne of Bhaal, created when we were last in hell a few episodes ago, and we survived the first of the trials that we need to complete in order to gain control over this place, the entirety of it.
Yes.
Right. No need to dawdle any longer. I don't have to create any more items. Make sure that everyone is actually equipped with the right stuff. It looks like... that's all the stuff we got from the fight with Saradush quick. That's fine. Right. Probably should heal our bear, because where we are going, we might need a little bit of health. Now, while the game of course doesn't tell me this exactly, I presume pretty much that every one of these doors that are currently, well, still open. Although I have not seen them all, let's just walk around so that it's on the map. And there he is, wandering by Sarevok at one con. Alright, so each of these barriers that are still remaining, I believe, indicates a child of Bhaal we have not yet slain. Not including us, of course. Anyway, let us get it going, because we have no more reason to be here.
The General is too busy to meet with the likes of these commoners. Move along and no one gets hurt.
These people represent the concerns of the entire town. Please, good soldiers, hear their case.
Our food is almost gone. Our children cry out in hunger. Your master must hear our pleas.
The plight of peasants is not Gromnir Ilkhan's concern. Stand aside, townsfolk.
If you know what's good for you, you'll all head back to your homes.
The army outside the city will surely kill us all. Your master cannot just turn his back on us.
Clear these gates. You won't get another warning.
Threats are not the answer here. Everyone stay calm and we can work together to find a solution.
Our orders are clear. Move these peasants along or we'll move them along ourselves.
No one do anything rash. Perhaps if we return later, when it is more convenient for Gromnir Ilkhan to see us?
No, Melissan. We will not be bullied this time. We will stay right here until they take us to Gromnir.
We demand to see Gromnir. Take us to Ilkhan.
There's just no reasoning with you people. You only understand the edge of a sword.
I told you to clear these gates. You brought this on yourselves.
No! Put down your weapons! This is not necessary! What's this? A child of Bhaal appears from nowhere? Impossible. Unless...
Intruders! Spies! The walls have been breached!
Slay the invaders! Attack!
No! Hold your weapons! These might be allies come to help!
Don't fall for their tricks! Kill them all, and let the gods sort them out!
Righto, will do.
For Gromnir!
Yes. Oh, yes.
I was not intending to fight myself. I have people to do that for me.
That's it?
Don't yell. Yes, a standard tactic, that.
Thankfully, not all of these people decide to join in. Alright, we shouldn't need to do much to deal with these guys.
Ready for anything.
Now, Ilkan. I think that means that these are somehow related to Dorn Ilkan. And he's probably got family. These guys can hit quite hard.
Oh, did everyone see that? Boy, I'm good.
Greetings, I am Melisande, a friend. Welcome to Saradush. I regret your first encounter in this town was so bloody.
How do you know my name? I have watched the events of your life quite closely, young, as I do with all the progeny of the Lord of Murder. I have seen many of your kin slain over these past months. Why are Bhaal's children of such interest to you? You might consider me to be a guardian, for want of a better term. I know the prophecies of Baldur. I know some feel they allude to the return of Bhaal to the realms. By taking an active interest in the fate of Bhaal's offspring, you, and those like you, I hope to prevent the Lord of Murder from returning to the realms in any form. So you're just another person meddling in the fate of Bhaal's children. I do not know how you came to be here, Leon, but I fear you are now trapped here in Saradush like the rest of us. Trapped? By who? Beyond the walls of Saradush awaits the army of Yakashura. They have laid siege to this town, seeking the death of all those here who share their tainted blood. If I help you, what do I get out of all of this? I know much about you, Leon, and your destiny, but I will only reveal it if you help the people of Saradush. Their safety is my responsibility. First, you must deal with General Gromnir, the man who now runs the city of Saradush. Gromnir is also a child of Bhaal and was once a powerful general. I brought him here and his loyal men, here to protect Saradush, and the many Bhaalspawn gathered here seeking sanctuary. Gromnir is mad. He has barricaded himself in the castle throne room, and his troops run amok through the town with no regard for the lives and rights of the citizens of Saradush. Such betrayal is worthy of death. The actions of Gromnir and his soldiers have caused dissension within the town and made it almost impossible for the loyal Saradush militia to defend the walls. We must first defeat the enemy within before we can end this siege. You must find a way inside the castle to Gromnir. Perhaps you can reason with him, but I fear he's beyond reason. I am afraid you will have to kill the general to give Saradush any hope of surviving the siege. I'll kill this Gromnir, but only because you promised to tell me about my destiny afterwards. It may be difficult to find out this, Leon. The town suffers and my hours are spent doing what I can for the people. If you have any question, I suggest you ask it now. I'd like to know more who my enemies are. Could you tell me more about Yakashura? Yakashura is a Bhaalspawn, Leon, perhaps as powerful as you yourself. He and his army will not rest until every child of Bhaal within these walls lies dead. So why is Yakashura killing all the other Bhaalspawn? Until you prove yourself, there are some secrets I must keep to guarantee the safety of the people I have sworn to protect. If you wish to save yourself from Yakashura, you will aid me regardless. Can you offer any tips on getting into Gromnir's castle? I can offer little advice in this matter. Gromnir's own mages make approaches, making the gates hopeless. You'll have to find another way in. I just pray one exists. Alright, you have some more questions? Let's see, one last thing. Any idea how long we have until the walls are breached? The siege could last a few days or a few months. Act quickly, Leon. May fortune shine upon your mission. Alright, so... well, I just didn't say this earlier. My throat is a little bit sore, so my vocal range will not be much above my current bass tone. So, if you're expecting any luxurious voices, they probably will not quite hit the notes that I want. Nevertheless, we'll soldier on.
Just as I thought.
Right, so let's also grab the potions here. And this magical halberd. And gems I don't really care about. Halberds +2, alright, that would explain why they were so good against me. Let's see. Pop up the potions.
Yes?
And I don't have any other stuff. Alright. Well, let's have a look over here, because this little boy just lost his father.
I am ready.
So can I do it with this? No. No, we have to use something a little bit more precious. I kind of want to.
To the task at hand.
Is you a ball spawn? Please don't eat me. Daddy said ball spawns eat little boys. Don't worry. I'm here to help you, not hurt you. You won't eat me, promise? My name is Tazit. If you're not gonna eat me, can you help my daddy? Daddy got hit by the fire and fell down. I can't wake him up no matter what. Please help my daddy. Well, perhaps the Rod of Resurrection. Actually, I can't help you. Perhaps a cleric in my party could. Oh, could you get them to help me? Could you please? I just want my daddy back. Right, so now I can
shall
do
go
it.
forth at your command.
And you don't have the resurrection able, but you do. So
Something you need.
how about the Rolls of Resurrection?
As you will.
Right, so well, what just happened? I felt myself hovering over my own body. Something was pulling me away to a distant place. But against it, I couldn't leave Tacit alone. And then suddenly, I felt myself being drawn back into my own body. You're alive and well now, that's all that matters. I'm just glad I could help. You raised me? Such spells are expensive. Never in my life could I have afforded to be raised. I feel unworthy of your attention, my lord, but I thank you nonetheless. But you are a ballspawn. I thought all ballspawns were the very incarnation of evil and death. I see now I was wrong. My name is Fezok. I must apologize, my lord. I fear I have judged you and your kind unfairly. I have no reward to give you but my thanks and prayers. You are truly a great force of good in the realms, my lord. Perhaps you will yet save Saradush. Well,
Yes.
unfortunately no one will ever know, and these other bodies look like they have been here for some time and are not to be erased. Did not realize that they made a special interaction for that. Alright, let's see.
I never looked upon the bustle of the city without keeping a watchful eye out for evil. It seems quieter.
Right, so we would want to go to the tavern first, I think. Because we need to rest and find some quests to do.
Of course.
Oh, some Ilkhan soldiers, not great.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Yes, I would. We'll just take a merchant room for this one. We just want the rest. Vikang, since you are named, let's have a talk.
Hi, friend.
Oh, my brother. I should have expected it would all end like this. Vikang, didn't I run into you in trade meet? Perhaps. I spent a brief time there between jobs. It was you in trade meet. You vanished in a flash of lightning right in front of my eyes. The curse of my Bhaal-tainted blood. Whenever I was afraid, I would suddenly be teleported to a completely new part of the world, most disruptive, especially while I was being hunted. Hunted by whom? The Bhaalspawn, of course. The Akashura, for one. Others, when I tried to build a life. Hunters would show up and poof, I'd jump. Or teleport, if you'd rather. It's not a very comfortable thing to live with. So how come you haven't jumped out of Saradush? Kind of ironic, actually. I ran into Melisande during my travels. She helped me, as she tries to help all the Bhaalspawn. She helped me cure myself, so my fear wouldn't make me jump anymore. At first it was a great relief, knowing that you can be snatched away without any warning is a little upsetting. But now, trapped here, I pray every day that my curse will manifest again. You must resent Melisande for putting you in this situation. Melisande was only trying to help me. She had the best of intentions, though obviously events have not worked out as we had all hoped. I may be able to provide a happy ending to this remarkable story if you tell me how to find Gromnir. I'd imagine why you would want to meet with Gromnir. He's rather unstable, paranoid even, but he isn't hard to find. He's in the throne room in the castle, or so I hear. That's all I can tell you. Not really all that useful then. Alright, what you told you?
Hi, friend.
I'm not insane. I'm not. Excuse me. Nobody believes me. Why would they? After all that's been going on in Saradush, why even think about the fact that there are monsters amongst us, preying on us? Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about? You're right, I'm babbling, aren't I? It's just, I know that they are searching for me. They know that I know about them. The nights aren't safe for me. I can't even flee the city. Know about who? The vampires. The courtesans. Some of them anyway. They started disappearing after the siege began. No one knew where they went, and then started to reappear, changed. Nobody noticed because of the siege, but it's true. They've moved into the old prison. The lair is there, I swear. And they come to this bar at night to feed on their customers. I've no idea how many there are now. So many people die every day here. There's a few more. I was taken down into prison myself, but I got away. Now they hunt for me. I know it sounds crazy. Nobody wants to listen to me, but it's true. I'm a dead man. Well, I could protect you, you know. I'm not scared of vampires. You're not? Then you must be one of them. You work for them. You came to bring me to them, didn't you? Gotta get out of here. Ah! Alright. That wasn't quite as successful as I wanted. Let's talk to Hecton. Good day to you, sir. Strangers are a rare sight in Saradush these days. Do you know anything about Melisande? I assure you, my lord, I know nothing of that. Alright. Do you know any way of how can you get into Gromnir's castle? I assure you, my lord, I know nothing of that. Well, you're less than useful then. Elves and dwarves, so that's a happy company there.
I trust all is well.
Hi, Pilgrim Allison at your service. I hope we have what you need, a stiff drink perhaps? Dark times call for dark ale, am I right, my lord? Not too many friendly faces in town, are there? Saradush was a nice place not too long ago. Then the Bhaalspawn started showing up. Gromnir took over and now we're under siege. Can't blame the folks if they're taking a dislike to strangers. Still, life and business go on for a while. All a man can do is carry on and hope for the best. That's my philosophy. Anything else I can help you with? Is there any way to get out of this town, or are we all trapped here? Do you think I'd still be here running my business if I knew a way out? Not even the mages can escape this place. Oh, so I've heard. Still, life and business goes on for a while. Alright. What can you tell me about Gromnir Ilka? Ah, I should spit in disgust every time I hear his name, but he's not worth the effort. Gromnir Ilkan's nothing but a bully, cruel and cowardly little despot. It was bad enough around here with all these refugees showing up these past few months, but at least they didn't bother anybody. Gromnir's a different story. First, his troops ran off Count Santelli. Then they started terrorizing the townsfolk. Next thing we know, we're caught between a tyrant we hate and an army outside the walls that wants to kill us all just to get at him. Do you know anything about a woman named Melisande? Melisande? Wish I'd never heard her name. Nothing against her as a person, you understand. She's a fine woman, always looking to help out the less fortunate. I've seen her type before, noblewoman looking to ease her own conscience by helping the lower classes. That's the problem, see? She brought these ballspawn to Saradush to try and protect them, and now the whole town's doomed. Good intentions, bad results. Do you know of a way I might get into the castle to speak with Gromnir? Don't know why you'd want to go meet with Gromnir Ilkan. Most of us do our best to avoid him and his troops, but I might be able to help you in this matter. For a fee? Alright, fine. How much do you want? I need 1,000 gold to share this little secret. Here's your money, now start talking. There's an old abandoned jail in the city where Count Santelli could imprison his political enemies. Rumor holds there was a secret passage from the jail into the castle. The jail could never got much use, and nobody bothered to look after it. Eventually it became overrun with undead, and the Count secretly asked Sister Variella at the temple to seal the entrance. How do you know all this? Sister Variella and I have a very close relationship, if you get my drift. If you talk to her, she might give you the key to the sealed door of the jail, seeing as how we're all doomed anyway. Alright, let's see what your services you have. Excellent. Alright, so you have nothing particular. I mean, I don't think you had anything for sale.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Oh, you do have a store, alright, but probably nothing all that much in here. Just get rid of some of these less useful gems. To clear up a little bit of space. And also get rid of these halberds. I don't think I had any gems left in your bag. Or your bag. We don't need all these emeralds and diamonds, I think. Dagger +2, spear +1, sure. Ring of the Princess, not really useful for us. Alright, what do you have? Ooh, you +3 weapons. I mean, that's not really better than anything I have. But it could be useful. You have anything named to? Let's see. I don't think you do, but what's the difference between these two? There's no difference. And yet, for some reason, there's... Alright. Some of the +3 models look a little kitschy for my tastes. Too many colors. You still want your stuff to be practical after all. Bolts +3 might be useful, but I don't have a need for them. Not particularly. Armor-wise, I don't think that he has anything particularly useful. Yamato +4, right? The name of the mighty Wu Yan who fashioned his companion sword is long forgotten. However, the name Yamato, loosely translated, means guardian or defender. That's neat, but I don't think that's of use to anyone. And another pulse of the cheetah. And that's just stuff I sold already. Do these soldiers have anything to say?
Something on your mind?
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy with this cute little lass here? Your time is over. Leave this woman alone. You don't give the orders in the town. We work for Gromnir. Courtly chivalry demands that you soldiers apologize to this woman. Your crude suggestions are not fit for the ears of any lady, be she barmaid or noble duchess. Guess it's time to remind everyone who is in charge around here. Everyone is just spoiling for a
Speak
fight.
your mind.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Well, that's fine.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
Something you need?
Take that, turnip-hating scum!
To battle!
No need to get fancy on any of these. So that's a couple of less Dornil Count soldiers I have to worry about.
I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
They don't really have any good equipment, but that's fine. Wasn't expecting them to. Just more stuff we can
do to help.
sell. Alright, well, once I give something over to you.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
So... I don't know where that lady ran off to. Maybe she went outside.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she did.
Just as I thought.
Maybe she's grateful.
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
From the soldiers are nothing but gutter trash. Maybe it comes down to spending all that time running around the sewers. Why are Gromnir soldiers running around the sewers? All I know is a few rumors. They say Gromnir locked all the entrances to the sewers because the invaders could come in through them. But I bet you it's because they can enter the castle that way. But the sewers are sealed, and I have no idea how you'd be able to get down there. Sorry. I want to thank you for what you did. It's a relief not to have to worry about those soldiers pawing at me more. But I better get back to work now. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, let's go look for something else to do.
Onward, then.
That's our name's character. Who are you? You don't look like one of the locals. Are you a child of Bhaal as well? Lured here like the rest of us to face our inevitable end? Yes, I am one of Bhaal's Ballspring. I myself am one of Bhaal's progeny, or so I've been told. I guess Bhaal's blood runs thicker in some of his children than in others. That reminds me of my great-uncle Hegemony. Not that he was much of an uncle, you understand. Always in dispute with the local lord over his rights in the surrounding farmlands. Duke had him thrown in prison for a year and a day before the Duke's mother revealed Hegemony was actually a distant relation of a royal family. Something about a drunken tryst between the Duke's grandfather's brother and a comely gnomish lass. Details are sketchy. Lucky break for you, your uncle, he was related. Not really. The Duke didn't want hegemony making any claims against his throne or whatever those fancy mucky-mucks sit on. So he banned hegemony's family and sent my uncle himself to the guillotine. After the execution, they returned the body to his family, but nobody could remember what they had stashed in his upper portions. All worked out in the end, though. Hegemony's family couldn't afford a full-length coffin anyway. You are truly an odd one, no? Whatever possessed you to share this bizarre story with me? I was just struck by the coincidence, is all. The royal blood running through great Uncle Hegemony's veins was thin as your own ball-spawn essence, and in the end, it kept his family from getting ahead. Ah, you look a little pale there. Why don't you just forget I ever brought it up? Is there anything I can help you with? What can you tell me about Gromnir? I never liked Gromnir much, too unstable if you ask me. I came to Saradush seeking sanctuary, but when he took over, I decided to get as far away from him as possible. That's not true for us all, though. I understand there's quite a few ballspawn whom he's gotten to fight at his side. Some of them are pretty powerful, too. Is there anything else I can help you with? How about Melisande? I hadn't met her until I came to Saradush. But I had heard her name. They said she promised to keep us ballspawn safe, but it looks like we're all doomed despite her efforts. How did you get here exactly? I wasn't brought here by Melisande like some of the others. I fled here from Sambia. My home village was burned to the ground by a dragon who claimed to be hunting for me. My friends, my family, they threatened to give me to the dragon if I didn't leave. So I did. And I heard a lot of other ballspawn were coming here. I almost wish I hadn't come. Do you know how to get inside the castle? There was another child of Bhaal about here who could teleport about. I don't know if he could take you with him. Timid fellow anyway. Probably not the kind you're looking for. I don't know why you want to integrate a castle anyway. My advice would be to stay well away from Gromnir. When his army gets inside the walls, he's the first thing they're gonna after for sure. No, I'll be going now. Whatever you wish. Soon we shall all be dead anyway, I suspect. The balls won't hold forever. Indeed, they will not. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. See you next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye.